Hello everyone, we're back with Fate Grand Order. We're here at Solomon, and we're almost done. Like, we have these 3 raids left, and then we're on to the final boss. Which, like, it's a couple chapters long. I think we did 10, I believe there's 15 total. But I don't know how long each of them's gonna be. So let's do, 6 first, then 7, then 9. Where's 8? Look, that's 10. No, I can't count. Well, I can't count in Roman numerals. I don't know where the hell they went to it. Let's just do 6. Which one is this? America? Well, it's Alliance. No, that's Camelot. Camelot. We already did America. Oh, yeah. The special technique. Get you out. Okay. The Hercules Challenge. Section 7. I'm on the Gazing Star. Final battle. Okay. I granted this guy, I think, right? I forget which. Like, I only got to grant like 2 or 3 of them. But I think this is one of them. Don't quote me on that. Oh yeah, so I have something to talk about. Last night, oh, you can see my folders. Just like barely. No. We good? Start clipping anyway? It looks good to me. But is it at the top? Nah, it's good. Oh no, now you guys are gonna use that 1 pixel to hack me. Like, what folders are those? I can't tell. Top secret ones, let me tell you that. Yeah, but no, last night I caught up with Ruby, so we're back with the Ruby rant. I kind of thought I want to get there, and I have to do it whenever I do Shinjuku or something. But no, we have the Ruby rant. For those that don't know, Ruby's like a web series that I watched back when I was doing Camelot, and it made me mad enough to talk about it for a full episode. Or 2, I forget. You can go back and find it if you want to hear me ramble. I wouldn't suggest it, but still. I caught up, and there was one thing that... Well, a couple things. I don't know if I just misremembered, but the voice acting seems to be like a lot more worse than I remember. Like, the character... Like, the dialogue itself isn't necessarily bad, but like, well... Some of the time it is, but like the characters will be saying a line that like, if written down, it'd be like, oh yeah, that's a line that makes sense in context, but the way they say it is just so bland that they just string it all together. Crescendo. But that's not my problem. This one's like just what I assume to be a major plot hole, unless I missed a memo somewhere. I'm not going to be able to talk about it in full, but basically, the entire plot about the whole season, because I think it's almost over, is basically them trying to get to the city that's on lockdown, but they know like the leader of the place, but they haven't like called him or anything. They sent him a letter at the very beginning, but you people unfamiliar with Ruby will be like, oh yeah, they just don't have. No, they have like iPhones with flashlights on them. Well, iPhones. They have phones with flashlights on them. That's high tech right there. But they can't just call this guy and tell him, yo, can you tell this person to let us in? No, that's not possible. Of course not. That's crazy. Got a summoning ticket. Is Musashi today? So let's go do that. There's Amon's dead. Amon? Musashi's on today, right? Yeah, okay. King Hassan got announced, so he's going to be out in a couple days, I think. But I may be able to finish Solomon tonight, so... And I don't plan to roll for King Hassan. Oh, what was that? Did you guys hear that? Was that just me? I don't know. It was a ghost. It was the ghost of King Hassan. See that? Gazing Star extinguished. I said we're gonna see Lancer Artoria. I doubt it'll be the Lion King, since they're not really. Maybe. Gawain probably. Bedivere. Show me Bedivere. Oh, we're the Gazing Star, the 72 demon gods, those who control thought and theory. No matter what kind of heroic spirits oppose us, it is not possible to burn up our wisdom. I'm lagging. Why is it lagging? I fixed the resolution again. Why are you doing this? Like, I noticed it with the combat, but I didn't know it would be this bad. Like, without us 9 pillars, the great feat will not be accomplished. Why are you like this? Well, did they just multiply? Wukong's transformations aside, there's just way too many of them. We're getting pushed back. Cannot take on an army like this with just our powers. Nay, you have all acquitted yourselves well. What you now hear are the death agonies of the demon gods. Beings of mindless violence need to be objects of fear. Is that not so, O distant knights of the round table? Oh, that's King Hazen, isn't it? Oh, you are... Oh, no, okay. The bond is scattered in the streaks of light, and the ill fate has vanished. However, my lance shall never forget how you fought. We shall take on the last push. Horsey, I am called the King of the Storm, the one who holds the Rango Miniod. I have come from afar to drop the anchor of the planet beyond the skies. Come along, my modest silver knight. Yes, my lord. Switch on! Air get! Oh, he isn't gonna finish it? This is the best timeline. Bedivere gets to serve as king again. Destruction of the terminal elements has been confirmed. Disconnected from the throne. Restart of rebirth. Not possible. Agares, Vasigo, Semagina, Maribas, restored. Balfour, oh, I know that one. I said that last time, didn't I? Aloses? Oriobas, fusion restored. I mispronounced those. Gazing Star Amon, 2 minutes until reactivation. Concentrate on extermination of enemy servants. Great, the functions have declined to 20%. The magical energy supply to the throne has also been shut off. Haha, you guys are just big cluster of monsters. You're just a croaking little frog trapped in a well. A big fish in a small pond. You ignorant fool. At this rate, it'll be enough to hold these guys back with just us. Horsey, go on ahead. What? You're telling us to fight more? Impossible. That is impossible. It's gonna explode. Make out and ignore 100 personas whining. Just as Sansong said, hurry ahead, Horsey. We may be servants who lack power, but we're the most experienced in manipulating the enemy in order to survive. Wonder if Agribrain's gonna show up. For the remaining few minutes, we'll do everything to hold off those monsters. So please. The Hasans aren't weak heroic spirits. Yeah, compliment these guys. My. When we hear that from you, I can strangely believe it to be true. Horsey, Mashu, hurry. There's no time left. Yes, Master, let's go. It's only a little more until the next point. Bye-bye. Take care, Horsey. Definitely seen the results of your training. It's beyond awesome. I'll catch up soon. Pray that you'll have the protection of the Buddha until then. Is it gonna call it there, or? Yeah, okay. We didn't see Lancelot, did we? It's... I mean, a little disappointing, but I would have liked to see more Bedivere too, but... Okay, I'm gonna cut the video for a second to try to fix this. Okay, gonna be honest, I don't think I accomplished anything. But I mean, I tried. Yeah. That counts for something, right? Okay, sorry, I was just checking. I accidentally hit record on the reflector. And I was making sure I didn't... I don't know. Watch her just stop lagging. Like, I basically did nothing. So if it does, like, I don't know. Magic. Section 8. Samnok, the Chamber of Life, Final Battle. We can judge by the foe. Is the foe lagging? This is the best way to tell if you're lagging. Not like the combat or the, you know, the lines scrolling. No. It's the foe. Chamber of Life. Okay, yeah, I noticed some lag there. Oh, yeah, okay. Seems less like it's low frames and more like it's just freezing every once in a while. You just give him all the buffs. Alright, Vlad's actually pretty close to Bond 10 now. But he's still like less than 100k, but still pretty high up there. So there's no way I'm gonna make it. Do you think this will one-shot him? Go ahead and use the arts buff. What if that makes a difference? The level 1 arts buff. What is that, like 10% up? If that. It applies to all party members, so it's not that good. You go, Hercules. That is a lot. Yeah, just short. Well, I mean, 70,000's a bit, but we did 90% of his health in one attack. Well, one turn. Oh, why couldn't I get that jaw last time? Okay, there we go. Sabnock was hard. I almost, ooh. You almost got me there. Thank you, Merlin. Oh, I accept archer gems. I've been leveling up some of my archers. David and Arash. I think they're both max level now. I know David is. I think Arash. He's at least level 58. I forget if I got him up to 60. I think I did. People always go on about how he's really useful, but I've never really used him. But I did his interlude and strengthening quest, so he's perfectly usable now. His interlude was actually pretty fun. It was released after Camelot, so it got like that character development in. Well, he didn't really develop as a character, but he got the references in. We are unsinkable. This is futile. We, the 9 pillars that govern life, will not be exhausted as long as we have the throne. We do not fear the tyranny of divine spirits. Those that have bowed to the old humanity are no enemy to us. You haven't submitted to humans. Oh, it's Babylonia. We've just realized that a future lies in them. Which makes sense since it's the one above. What's it? Camelot, sorry. And Kiddo, I'll finish things with you later. Those guys are really making me mad now. I'm gonna get rid of them once and for all. I don't like it, but I agree. The demon god pillars take higher priority. Yes, that statement is quite an insult to my friends. Those created by King Solomon, you've really done it now. I did sympathize with how you were born, but it seems the conclusion I came to was different. See, I agree with Ishtar, and I fight with every ounce of magical energy I have, yes? Did she appear in the first part of this? I remember Ishtar and Enkidu yelling at each other, but this is what I wanted to say, but I think we're missing a team member. Where's Merlin? If he's slacking off again, I'm gonna give him a Buster Deathlock from the top rope. Merlin isn't participating this time. He can't walk here, so boo-hoo for him. But he did leave a message for Horsey. Sorry I can't have fun with you all. I'm a little busy updating Magi Murray's website. But you know, if I keep showing up, the other supporters won't be appreciated. So I'll be waiting to form a bond when you take back the future. More specifically through a pickup summon. And that's it. The Empire has some despicable jargon, so I made some cuts. Merlin's helpless. He's always thinking about himself until the very end. Hold on. Well, yeah, what does that sound? Wait, a second? Did I just do something that destroys my entire world? Doctor, I'm sorry about this, but online idols don't just magically appear on the internet, especially when humanity is being incinerated. A third party physically produces their content. You should wake up to reality. Huh? Oh, come on, Magi Marie is real. It's just that she's managed by a complete slime ball, that's all. I'm not feeling good about this. That's a good one. A shut-in. He's not living in reality like me. Oh, it's not sad being a shut-in. It's sad that he's not training his body. If one's stuck in a small prison, one can always work out. There'll always be a time where working out will come in handy. Yes, just like this. Can push back a demon god barely straight on when it ceaselessly sprouts out. Well, you shouldn't overdo it, but the demon god pillars in this base are especially lively. You don't need to stay here if the battle's to our advantage. Please are on ahead, Horsey. Fortunately, we have 2 servants that specialize in defense here. Ushiwaka Mario is correct. We, the ambassadors of Chaldea, shall take care of things here. That needs commas. Let's have a banquet again someday. No, thanks everyone. Our Lord has given us her blessing. Prepare yourselves, demon gods. No matter how many come at us, we simply have to continue to slice them up until we die. She'll show you why all these tales are written about me. Yeah, that was another short one. Did I just do all the long ones in the same video? These are like some of the other ones are like 15 minutes long. Get Throne X. Andromalius. The Savior one. Well, I wonder what class we should bring here. But I could actually bring out Arash if I wanted to. I mean, I don't have him fold or anything, so... And his bond is only 5, so he probably won't do enough damage. Stella hurts, though. Like, with overcharge, is it 2000%? I forget. I think level 5, it's 1,600. No, and then it goes up by 200 per overcharge, I think. It's like 2,400 or somewhere around there. This is a song. Huh. I'll have to listen to this in full. Like, the other ones had like a kind of like, well, no, they all look kind of different, but this one's like, I don't know. I like it though. I thought I accidentally used that on Merlin. That would have been bad. Switch out Waver for you. I like this one. All of the songs are really good, but I think this is my favorite. Makes sense they saved the best one for last. Although it was Lev's. His was pretty good too. Okay, let's see how much this does. Let's go Mozart. Well, by Mozart I mean Hercules, but Mozart, you helped out. Yes, I was ranting about Ruby, but I guess we're kind of out of time now, aren't we? I'm split between that show. Like, part of me likes it, but part of me just hates it. I guess they'll compliment it a little. Like, this season, the graphic quality's gone way up. Like, not necessarily the animation, which, not to say the animation is bad by any means. Most of the time it looks pretty good. Although sometimes the models look a bit weird. But, and sometimes they just get lazy. But, well, lazy is not really the right word. Like, they just do things that look stupid. Don't make me say if I recommend or like not recommend Ruby, because I do not have an answer for that. Saber gems are cool. Too bad I couldn't grind that, because I could use saber ones. I have Rama, I have Artoria, I have Bedivere. Although Bedivere's, I don't think he needs gems anymore. We got the summoning ticket, so let's go summon for Musashi. Oh, we killed all the pillars now. This is the last one. Are we gonna see like other extra servants, or do you think this is gonna be like, okay guys, we're gonna go to Solomon now? Like, that one doesn't necessarily have to be the last one you kill. So, come on, give me Musashi. That's a craft distance. That's a watch. Oh, is that the thing from Fate Zero that Urin has? I think that's what that was. I never realized that until now. Or I did, I just forgot about it. That's Saber Stuffed Lion, if I remember right, from the Fate route. I was rereading the Fate route earlier this year, but I stopped, like, I think it was the day of the Medusa fight. I didn't get there yet. Which is basically when the Fate route goes from, like, good, well, like, it's arguable if it's good. I'd say it's good, but when it goes from, like, when it just gets a lot better. The downtime is the date scene where Saber gets the lion toy. Like, it completely killed the mood of, like, you know, being Gilgameshed. Perish, perish. The ones who carry flaws perish like moths drawn to a flame. That's my line, King of Mages. Oh, come on. Are these the desired results after telling mankind to carve their own tombstones? What are these extras? What are these flaws? What do you call of this mass salvation? You say joy and sorrow, life and death should all perish? I see it truly is salvation. What a relief that would be. Of course, that's something I reject. I'm dying to rip all of you apart. You, who've insulted my anger. Edmund being edgy. Oh, this is not part of the plan. Not part of the plan. Cursed command terminal. Using a wretched avenger. Your one and only women led this sort of heroic spirit into my territory. Thanks for your count. Thanks for your help, Avenger. So that's one where they're not part of the same sentence. Huh. No need to thank me. Okay, but they are. No need, but as you can see, my hands are full from non-stop fighting. Light me a cigarette. they play the sound effect. Good enough. You've grown up a bit, Horsey. What, does Guriko just carry around a lighter? Now go and declare checkmate on them. The demon guide pillars are endless no matter what we do. Or they just like summon Kiyohime to light the cigarette? We'll hold them off somehow until all of us die out. You idiot, don't give me that face. Those of us here are all mostly outcasts that fight freely. We all fight freely and die freely. There's no reason for you to stop here. That's what he says. What should we do, Master? We'll beat up the King of Mages for you. That's the spirit, Master. Now go on, to the battle of heart-blazing revenge. Either you fulfill your duty first, or we disappear first. Getting excited to find out. Of course, I'll be betting on you. After all, you've lived through those 7 days. I'm sure you'll finish off the King of Mages. Okay, that was short, but I'm always okay with Edmund Dantes getting more screen time. I guess it's the Count of Monte Cristo, because he's not Edmund Dantes, but... And there we are. Next up, we're on section 11, where we go fight Solomon. It's happening, guys. Humanity won't get incinerated. I'm 8 days late, but we're gonna make it. It's January 8th right now. Hello, everyone. We're back with Fate Grand Order, and we're here with the end of Solomon. Well, not really the end, like it's a... You fight it multiple times, but for the beginning of the end, I guess. I've done everything to try to stop this lag. I give up. It's over. I'm sorry. Look, I even updated my iOS, okay? That's how serious I am. I do that like once a year, and I did it for you guys. Be happy. It didn't work though. I don't know what's wrong. I fixed it for a little bit. Section 11, Throne of the Light Band. You guys don't have audio, do you? You have audio, okay. Oh, is my audio too loud? I didn't think about that last episode. All demon god pillars in the temple have dialed down their activity. Their route to the throne is opened. It's our one and only chance, Master. Doctor, we're going, okay? Of course. I have no reason to stop you. We put the future of mankind in your hands. Let's jam. Good, no demon god pillars detected at the throne. All you need to do is dash through. There's a fissure in space about 1 kilometer up ahead. Beyond that must be the King of Mages' throne. Well, leaving that aside, Romani, the final battle is right before us, but let's confirm a few things. The one who carried out the incineration of humanity, the one who waits at the temple is the Mage King Solomon. Who exactly is that? Oh, this is the detective's reveal. It's a classic detective fiction novel trope. It's like when the detective goes, "The culprit is you!" I already know what's gonna happen here, so. Is he real or is he fake? Is he a heroic spirit or is he something else? This is Nasu telling us to think. Whether it's true or false, as the commander, you should have an answer by now. He just told us straight up. You should have an answer by now. Don't you think that information is necessary for Horsey? Well, that's... I want to hear it, Doctor. Please tell us. Yes, I agree with Senpai. Dr. Yeoman, please tell us your thoughts. Fine. It's only an assumption, but I'll tell you. Although it's a bit embarrassing when you guys are about to fight the answer itself soon. That Solomon is not an imposter. When we made contact with this Temple of Time, that fact became undeniable. Because what makes up this temple is Solomon's magical circuit itself. No one besides Solomon can control King Solomon's magical circuit. Which means that the possibility of a third person using his name has been eliminated. But that doesn't mean we can jump to the conclusion that he's real. There's still the possibility of someone controlling him. This song's pretty sick. Or else, if King Solomon isn't the same person he was in life, he may have become a different class, like Jeanne d'Arc or Cuchulainn, correct? Yeah, but even if Solomon became an altar, I don't think it would change much. If the opposite of good is evil, and evil is the opposite of good, Solomon is nothing. He would remain the same, no matter what. Nothing? Don't you mean neutral? Nope, nothing. Because he never wished for anything. King Solomon was never allowed a will of his own. He was a creature born to become king. He's different than King David, who became a king after starting as a shepherd. He was the child that the great King David offered to God to become an even greater king than him. Solomon does not have the same mindset or life as a human. That kind of freedom. Those human rights are not allowed, although he had more than enough divine and royal rights. King Solomon barely had any human feelings. That's why you're saying he wouldn't be evil even as an altar. But anybody could see that the King of Mages is pretty evil. Yeah, that's what gets me. Maybe Solomon had a human-like concept of good and evil after all. He gained evil motives after turning into a different class. That's what I thought. But that's not it. I'm certain of it after coming here. That thing is King Solomon, but the inside isn't. It's the same as Kingu. Means that thing is just King Solomon's corpse. A corpse? The one who said he resurrected himself? Yeah, King Solomon literally meant he just raised the body back from the dead. Later, to prepare for the incineration of humanity, he spread the seeds of the demon god pillars, his minions. And then he created the singularity and lived until the year 2018. Well, although this place doesn't really have a concept of time. Oh, what is the inside then? Yeah, you're getting a taste of his true identity all along. What I don't understand is their reason. Why did they come up with such a purpose? That's the thing I just couldn't understand. That is why I've been silent up until now, but there's no need to worry anymore. Because now we can ask him the answer in person. Okay, you're almost at the dimensional fissure. After you go through that, you'll be at the center of the temple. The throne and the man who was called the Supreme King resides there. This will be the last transmission from Chaldea. No, our last conversation. That's why I'll ask you a question I could never ask you until now. Masha, do you have any regrets? Is this the outcome you really hoped for? Of course it is, Doctor. I have no regrets, even until the very end. I see. Then go show off that strength to Solomon. I wish you the best of luck, Master Horsey. Your enemy is Solomon, the King of Mages. With all the strength you've built up until now, destroy the singularity. Heck yeah. Let's gonna call that one there. Yeah, is there a battle this time? We'll probably do section 11 and 12 in the same one. I don't know how long this chapter is gonna be. What do we call the arrow? 30 AP? Okay, I'm like 90% sure he's a caster. So should I just bring a backline Hercules? Yeah, just in case. So now, we're gonna build the ultimate composition. Okay, first off, Vlad. Waver. We gotta bring Anger Manu in the back. Instead of Mozart, let's bring out David. Instead of Hercules, Maeve. The ultimate team comp. Oh, we have to switch out. Let's take this off. Can I put a 4-star on him? Like, what's a good 4-star one? David is Buster, isn't he? I hardly use him if you can't tell. So your Romani one do. Critical damage, yeah. Good order. What's this one? Buster card effectiveness and debuff resist. Wait, oh, I need Martha. I'm gonna switch out Waver for Martha, and that'll do it. I'm pretty sure he has debuffs. Wait, where's Martha? She's 71, I believe? Wait. Where's Martha? Oh, I guess her bond level isn't 5. Yeah, it's only 3. Huh. Well, I'm not bringing her for the damage, so we're good. Let's jam. Here we go. I like this, like, the bell. I've seen much sorrow. I've seen much grief. I've seen much misery. Even if Solomon did not feel anything, we could not endure any further cruelty. Don't you feel anything? Don't you want to try to correct this tragedy? No, it is God who punishes men. The king just regulates them. The sadness of others does mean no harm. All humans are creatures who reach that conclusion. That rationale is unacceptable. Such a system cannot be allowed. We discussed this. We reached a decision. To take leave of everything, the sapient being had mistaken even the meaning of God. Whoa, what is this song? They got the full MiHoYo budget out. They just took the budget for MiHoYo too. For those that don't know, MiHoYo is a very high quality visual novel by Nasu. No voice acting though, strangely. Visibility is returned to normal. This is the King of Mages' throne. Foe! Well, when did you get here? We left you at Chaldea for this mission. Foe, foe, foe! Ooh. Eastern section, Observatory. Armory, Chamber of Life, silenced. Western section, Information Center. Control Tower, Gazing Star, silenced. We underestimated the heroic spirits. Even though we do not disappear, to be defeated in battle over and over is not what we expected. Ah, confirming a figure on the throne. It's the King of Mages, Solomon. Yes, we've met once before, I believe. Welcome, Chaldea's master. Kings are usually pleased to show hospitality to guests from faraway places. I, unfortunately, hate humans. I'll give you neither a reward for your long journey nor goodwill. All I have for you is fury in the question, why? Why have you come here? Why couldn't you have restrained yourself for just a few more minutes? We are putting the finishing touches on the virtual first noble phantasm, Ars Nova. Why must you appear before the startup calculation was complete? Ars Nova? That's in his Pokédex entry. I forget which one that is though. The name of one part of the lesser key of the key of King Solomon, a grimoire that was discovered in the 19th century. You thought I was going to say grimoire, didn't you? I don't think it's pronounced that. I never did. The book consists of 5 parts, of which the most famous is the Goetia, a catalog of demon gods. I've looked that one up. I want to say that I've looked that one up. I have come to the conclusion it's pronounced Goetia. I've heard people say Goesha, something like that. Pronouncing the Tia as Sha. But according to people arguing in the YouTube comments, it's Tia. Conclusively, Ars Nova, a spell that indicates out with the old and in with the new. That is correct. I have 3 noble phantasms. The virtual first noble phantasm just needs a matter of minutes to mature. The second noble phantasm is this space itself. The time of coronation hath come, and the beginning of eternity. Ars Paulina. In other words, my reality marble, Solomon's grand temple of time. A workshop of void space, outside of physical reality and isolated from time. The second noble phantasm was this domain itself. Then the third noble phantasm we mentioned must be the bands of light. According to Chaldea's measurements, the energy it would take to exceed the bands of light doesn't exist on Earth. That's what scorched the entire Earth, ended the human race, and incinerated humanity. Of course not. Do not tell me Chaldea's commander can be so blind. It is true that these bands of lights could burn the outer layer of this planet. But how could I benefit from that? Why do you think I would have gone to the trouble of incinerating you lot? You have it backwards, Mashu. Unfortunately, an energy source exceeding the bands of light doesn't exist on Earth. Fool, that's exactly right. Because it is made of you people. The bands of light are made up of all the energy gathered from Earth. By destroying the foundation of humanity and reducing the strength of human history to 0, our gaze can then set fire to all. Flames will engulf the surface, burn all life and civilization, finally be extracted as residual spiritrons. After all, there's only one Earth. The amount of heat obtained upon burning it doesn't amount to much. What is different with the planet's inhabitants? No matter how many of you I killed, you continued to prosper. I made the singularities, fractured history, and cut the connection between what came before and what followed after. Reaching from the present into the past, I was able to wring out nearly limitless energy. The bands of light unify all of that. The heat you looked upon was this planet's passion. It is the vestiges of the people of each era, the consolidation of everything, the very crystallization of human history. And it's true. Your aim wasn't to destroy the human race. It was just to use humankind as fuel. It's just as Mr. Holmes speculated. Then what will you use that energy for? Why do you need that much magical energy? Of course, so I can attain the ultimate position. We have no faith in you. If no one is going to achieve it, then I will. No one can conquer death, then I will. And you will die miserably. Cling to your insignificant lives for the brief moments remaining before my great task is complete. Just who are you, Solomon? Reveal your true identity. I am Solomon. Or at least, this body is. Well, let that be the end of our entertaining conversation. It's time to commence their thrilling massacre. The heroic spirit's resistance means little. Granted, as long as the throne exists, they pose an inexhaustible threat. But in the end, they are mere servants. If I kill their master, it is all over. You're the anchor for these heroic spirits. If you perish, every single one of them will leave. Honestly, what could be easier? Truly, you should have just enjoyed humanity's final year. All of your actions have been for nothing, Horsey. Oh, the worst master of the human race. Also the only one, so I'm the best. Oh, 5-star SSR. Benny Enma, I assume. Wait, no, that's January 8th. Is part 2 of the event out? The payoff begins now. Burn to ashes like trash. The human race will perish with you. I assume the event has a part 2. Well, that kind of... Oh, Mordrin. I hate to say it, but he's right. We can't fight unless we're summoned. That's the limit of a heroic spirit and a servant. In every era, the ones who build things are always people living on the cutting edge of the future. Yeah, that's why. We're going to get there, Horsey. You'll reach the place we can't go. You'll cross over the 7 girls and reach the end of time. And then you'll corner that guy Grandcaster. Pardon my French. Something only you can do. No, you're wrong. Senpai's battle hasn't been meaningless. No matter how tough or painful things got, Senpai always did everything she could. She always kept moving forward. All of those efforts have led us to this temple. Master Horsey is the best master. We're proof of that. Master, I await your orders. By your will, I'll crush Solomon, the king of mages. Yeah, let's go, Mashu. Fine, a suicide attack, is it? And I shall enjoy it from my front row seat. Your vain efforts, your impotence, your frustration. Offer all of it up to us. Okay, here we go. I don't know. This is the first fight. I believe there's 3. Don't quote me on that. It's been 2 years. I don't know if this fight ends prematurely. Do you just have to get to turn 5, or do you have to kill him? Mage King appears. 1 out of 1. Oh, beg for help. Raise your lovely voice. Time to drown in the sea of anguish. It's voice acted, but I like saying Shuni stuff, so I'm gonna say it. Okay, that's it. I remember he does a lot of AoE damage. So, get these up. I've leveled 1 of David's skills. Is it Charisma? Yeah, that's up at 6. What about... Oh yeah, it's 446. Well, it's not bad. Yeah, just Martha combo, I guess. Arguably, using David would be stronger since he has the 20% buff. But I think Martha's better. Especially with the extra chain. And, Rider versus caster efficiency. Oh, yeah, she still has her old animation. Browse. Defense down and burn. And we evaded that. It's not that bad. We don't need to use Martha's heal yet. And let's attack up. We don't have any yet. We don't have the Kintoki Craft Essence. Or Mozart for that matter, but let's try to stun him. It worked. Arch Chain? I think that's the best thing to do here. This song isn't really epic final boss song. It is phase 1, but still. You go, Vlad. Also, I think we're lagging less now that I updated iOS. Could just be placebo. Actually, I think we are. I guess it worked. I didn't think it did. Let's use that. And let's get her crap. Let's get her Noble Phantasm. I forgot what the bonus effect does. Defense down? I think it's a defense down. Evade! Guess what? I'm gonna use Martha's thing. Oh, triple Noble Phantasm. Sweet. Okay, let's go ahead and heal everyone. Get rid of the burn. Use that. Okay, so, hold on. I need to look at the special effects. Decrease defense. What's David's? Actually, stuff like skill seal. Oh yeah, sure hit. That's pretty good. Okay, so I'm gonna. Oh, what do I do last? Just try to seal a skill, I guess, or I guess like Vlad just gives more stars, so like 5 more stars, I think. That's not really worth it, but Martha's first, obviously, for the defense down. You could argue it would be better to save that for last, but like we're doing damage now, so might as well do it first. Oh, that was 130,000. I guess we do have Bond 9. And nobody look, I only have him in Noble Phantasm 4. You think they're ever gonna add Goliath? Time of despair hath come. Wait, hey, your skill is supposed to be skilled. You know, your seal is supposed to be skilled. I don't think that's the right way to say it. Vlad's gonna die this turn. Same with David. Should we just send in a sacrifice? Oh no, we have Hercules. There's no way we lose here. That is literally impossible. We may have to rely on kind of a gimmick cheat. I don't want to go like that, but there's no way we wipe here. Oh, David's still alive? Yeah, that's patricide. Patricide? I think that's the right word. The killing of one's own father. Now you brought Maeve out. You'll regret this. You're a male caster. First off, let's try the charm. Failed. Okay. Angry Man? Thank you. Might as well use the quick buff. This is going to be over in 5 turns regardless, so. Just try to charge Maeve's Noble Phantasm. I don't know what his Noble Phantasm will do. There's the evade. Stop saying easel. I think Martha's gonna die here. So let's use hers for the defense down. It only does 20,000, so I'd say that's fine. Why did they make Saint Martha a stripper? I understand that her skin exposure is in the shape of a cross, but that does not make it okay. Like, Maeve lived. Don't kill her? Don't dodge either, though. Okay, yeah, that is nothing. What levels are Bond? Like 7? Uh, 40%, so yeah, that's 7. We may be able to finish him off. It'll be embarrassing if Hercules is the last one left. Like, if I didn't bring Hercules, I could have built a team around like with a Merlin or something, and then Vlad would have lasted longer. But still, and that didn't do nearly enough damage. It did half of it. Easel? Oh, that is damage. Okay, Hercules, finish the job. This 100% kills him, right? Like, he's Bond 10. Oh, no. Oh, he'll be short, like, yeah, 45,000. I was gonna say 50,000. And okay, yeah, here we go. Okay, watch this. Time saving. The first 2 busters will kill him. Yeah, I'm a genius. We don't have to watch the animation now for either the Noble Phantasm or the extra attack. Well, that's 2,000. Like later on, the main story quest will give like How much did they give an Epic of Remnant? I think upwards of 3,000 if I remember right. A lot, basically. It's because in Epic of Remnant they have like bonuses. Anyway. Did you think it was over? Too bad. That was a warm-up. This is the main event, Chaldea. However, that was quite a display of struggle. I commend you. That blow just now reached the core of this body. At least they're not doing the thing where like we kill them in the gameplay. Then in the cutscene we like didn't even hit them. Getting an abnormal reading on King Solomon's spirit origin. Master, be careful. The rings. That's it, the rings! Oh! The rings. Only the one on his left middle finger is different. Sure, that's the only one that doesn't match the rest of the rings. Mr. Holmes said something didn't feel right at first sight, so he meant that ring. I'm not an incompetent king. Though I declare the human race foolish, I value you correctly as strong, fierce creatures. Can we get music? It's oddly quiet. As such, I praise you for putting up a good fight. Grant you the honor of witnessing my true form. Bands of light, illuminate the throne room. Let my great feat begin. Okay, here we go. Demon God pillars are proliferating? They're covering the throne room. Let this room be filled with our blessing. For one of the beasts of disaster, an evil of humanity shall manifest right here. Master of Chaldea, you asked me who I am. I'll answer that question. I existed as Solomon, the King of Mages. I am the King of Mages' avatar, as well as the system he created. I'm the first familiar he created that became the foundation of you mages. I ruled a nation with Solomon and was left behind when he died, as a primordial curse. I used Solomon's body as a nest and achieved incarnation through a summoning spell. My name is... Well, I earned myself the title King of Mages. There's no more need for deception. I had no name, but if you want to call me something, call me this. I am the one who shall attain true wisdom, as was desired of me. I am the one who shall devour you to reach a new height, create a new planet. I am the one who shall gather 72 curses and set flame to all of history. I am the ritual for the incineration of humanity. I am HorseyEatYou, the king of demon gods. Let me say this sprite is absolutely terrifying. Also, whoa, here's HorseyEatYou the whole time? What? I didn't see that one coming. Yeah, I did. I've played the Japanese server. I knew that was coming. What? 30 more AP? Yeah, just silver. This is the second fight then. Just bring her. What? No, Bon 10? With. No, Castle of Snow. Wait, where's update list? Come on. No, you can't do this. I don't want idols or limited 0 over whatever it's called. I guess I'll take this one. Okay, same party. Worked out not too bad last time. The future. HorseyEatYou, the name of the 72 demon gods combined. Oh, I probably should have called the video. It's not too late. I'm gonna call the video, guys. Thanks for watching. Oh, no. I'm trying to think of how I'm gonna cut it, because I think this is the best place to cut it. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.